The thesis of my career is that art gives us healthy ways to relate to our emotions, and sharing art gives us healthy ways to communicate our emotions. Bottling up our emotions might work better when we can describe the shape of the bottle and see if we need to change the bottle or update the contents periodically. Whenever I talk about this and my dad is around, he changes the environment and makes it more difficult for me to talk about the stuff that I'm doing. Later, he dismantles structures that I build that describe that parents can relate to their children's art. It often makes me sad. I feel like growing up, my father has prioritized his relationships with his understanding of the world and projected requirements onto me that have come with a lot of cost. Then he's offered expiring solutions that have stranded me with a lot of debt and decaying relationships. And he's like physically grappled me and taken my art off the walls. And the optimism that I have for the world is there. I am optimistic for the world, and describing it is like, damn, I wish that I could show you my art. Now less. Now I'm kind of annoyed and I'm not very interested in going through that process because his emotional processing harms me often. The ways that he interacts with his emotions push me away and they make me less interested in having a relationship with him. My sister and mom feel differently. That's just where I am. I want friendships and I want relationships and I want to see people. I want to navigate the world and I want to build structures that describe how I love. God to me is everything and everything is love. There are some emergent properties that cause contortions and those can be frustrating to navigate. And I wouldn't consider those emergent properties to be love in the local sense, and there it becomes difficult to describe the scope of experience. Anyway, I'm looking for a job in design and engineering. My background is in learning and education studies with a concentration in applied learning science, so I'm really good at learning things, and I'm building structures that make it possible to revisit stuff that I've learned. On your team, I will maintain the rhythm that I've been keeping and quickly learn the rhythm that you set. Then we can have our metronome synchronize. Sometimes my dad sees the stuff that I do and then destabilizes my environment, so I need to be mindful about the energy that I describe when I have it and hope that I can enter new spaces. I don't have a car right now, and phone service is... we're working on that. I have something for the short term. Let me know if you have any contract roles.